Welcome back, YouTube. So, for anyone who's new and have not heard my name is Nova. I go by Nova Anima, which means new spirit. So I just finished washing my hair and taking a shower. You know, I don't do my face in the shower because I do it separate. I mean, you don't wash you don't brush your teeth with your fingers, so I don't wash my face with my hands. I actually use a brush. But tonight I wanted to do a mask because I let go of my routine for a little bit because I wanted everyone to see my face. So this is what happens when I don't do my routine. This is my facial condition. I don't actually know what the condition is. I am looking into it right now though. I've been told several things, but none of them seem to be it. See, it's pretty bad, and it's kind of painful, I guess. To be honest, it does sort of hurt. Like if I mess with it, it hurts. It does itch, and if I scratch it, it makes it hurt more. But I have found something that does work. So never be afraid to try something new. And sometimes if you spend a little extra, you're actually spending less because you don't have to keep buying something over and over again. I've had this for a little while because it doesn't require you to use a whole lot. But it gets the job done. And I used to do it every other night. And people didn't believe that I actually, use the products. Like I say, the Mary Kay. I use the Mary Kay line for myself. So, and I actually have dry skin, so I use the moisture, the normal to dry. I use the normal to dry, and this is the 4-in-1 cleanser, and that's the night cream, and I use those to clean my face after I do a mask. So tonight I'm going to do a mask while I talk to you guys because I had one of those where am I going, what am I doing, I know what I want to do but I'm lost kind of days where I wanted to get a lot done. I wrote things down but I didn't quite achieve the things I wanted to, but I still feel successful because I took steps to actually move, and that's like the most important thing. Like if you remember that you keep moving and you actually keep trying towards your dream, then you are doing something, and so thus you are successful because you are trying. You have not given up. There are going to be moments when I'm quiet through this because I don't actually like getting it on my lips. I don't put it on my lips, on my eyes. I do get closer to the eyes than they recommend, but I do not like getting close to my eyes. So I'm going to actually silence for a little bit because I'm going to do around my mouth, like as you can see. So I actually sorry, a little focused. Anyway, I actually used to be a consultant. I'm going to go back to it sometime this month or next month for Mary Kay, which is how I began to use it. Um, and I love the difference that I saw in my skin. So it wasn't really just me selling something trying to make a buck. It was me selling something that I actually enjoyed that made a difference in my face, and it made a difference in getting this all on my robe. That's okay, I'll wash it. Um, and how I felt because, like I said, this is actually kind of painful when not taken care of, and so I just wanted to go ahead and take care of it. I no longer want to let it. I don't want to get as bad as it gets. Not for the, not to show people, you know, that it's okay to try something new. and that not everything is just someone trying to get a book. Um, I like to share things with people that I enjoy, that I like, that I think is worth having. And I have tried a mini masks. I've gone to stores unnamed, not gonna name any stores. I've bought their store brands. I've bought other brands. I've bought different name brands of masks, and I've even bought some charcoal masks, which this one I prefer because they use navy bean extract, which is something used in hospitals to remove, um, like bacteria and stuff out of wounds. And so, ooh, I'm just making a mess, you guys. And so I enjoy it because, I choose it because that's something that I would like to happen with my face for, things like that to be removed. So this is me, not really trying something new, but encouraging you to try something new. It's just me going back to something I know work and I need. I had one of those days today, as I said, that was just, where am I going? What am I doing? And I had to remind myself, well, you did say you were going to get back on your YouTubes. So get back on your YouTubes. You've already done 2. And so, well, you've done 2 this week. You done 3 since you said you would get back to doing it. So I got back to it. And so I put my little thin layer on, as you guys can see. I'm gonna let it dry because when it dries, you'll start to see like little white spots if I'm still talking to you guys. And those little white spots is all the impurities. That's what I was looking for, not bacteria. They use the navy bean extract to remove impurities in the wounds, which I guess bacteria are impurities, but that's why I like it. You'll see the little white spots and some little dark spots that show up where I have little problem issues. As you saw, that's all over my face, and it's where it's going to be removing it and as it dry. And I enjoyed it because I know it's working, and I love the results after because it's like the very next day I feel it. I feel wonderful. Ooh, excuse me, little piggy. I feel great and I feel renewed. And so back to what I was saying. So I got back on to doing my YouTubes, as you can see. And no, they're not perfect, but I was hard on myself. I was saying things like, I know, my camera footage is horrible. I know that I shake. My hand shakes when I hold the camera. And I know that my videos aren't perfect. And I'd rather somebody else do them for me. And I don't know if I should be the one in them, even though I want to encourage people to be themselves. And I want to encourage people to accept how they feel and to accept their answers and to push for their answers and to push for what they think and what they believe in. And yet I was afraid to continue my YouTubes because I was afraid of, what people thought about them. And I don't want that to be a thing when I'm trying to teach people not to care what other people think. So yeah, I'm human and I let things get to me. And I wasn't consistent, even though I was consistent with my exercise and my eating healthy. I fell off a little bit with the eating healthy, but I went back to it. So I wasn't very consistent with my videos, and so because of that, I'm not where I could be had I kept going, and that is saddening to me. But I never gave all the way up because, as you see, I'm back, and so I just want to encourage you all to keep trying. Like my husband said to me Sunday night, he said to me, "Well, babe, I'm pretty sure every YouTuber out there didn't start off perfect. I'm pretty sure they had shaky hands. I'm pretty sure they weren't really great at it. Their videos weren't awesome. They weren't cut right." Because I complained about that too. I know the way I cut my clips and everything, I don't do a really good job of it. And the editing is awful. And he's like, everyone's not great when they start out. So give yourself a break and just keep going. Like, you're doing something, and that's more than a lot of people do. So keep going. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm back, and I'm going to try to be back to stay, especially since my videos are now sponsored by Pink Clover Inks. And Pink Clover Inks I don't really want to go into what the company is. What I will say is that I love it because they encourage the same thing that I encourage, which is being yourself and just accepting who you are and caring about yourself. Like, love yourself. Take care of your health. Not for nobody else, but for you. See the little spots starting to show up. Um, Take care of your skin. If that's something you want to do, you don't need no one help. Just do it. You don't need nobody's approval. Just do it. Um, Monday, Monday I did exercise. I did my Just Dance exercise, which I do it every night, but I videoed it. And I know it looks really weird. It's not a great video, but it's a video showing something that I did because it's what I do. It's what I wanted to do. Um, you know, if you want to own something, then own it. If you want to be free of something, then be free of it. If you want people to listen, then make them listen. Um, if you want to walk away from something, walk away. If you don't want the job, do what you need to do to get away from it, because the first step is to believe that you're going to be all right. That's the first step. And then once you know in your true self that you're going to be all right, then jump forward towards what you want to do, because I promise you, everything that you do for yourself is going to be the best steps and best moves that you could ever make for yourself. So guys, I encourage you to just love yourselves, and I encourage you to try new things. Like, really try new things. Like, I gotta go to work in the morning, y'all, but I'm trying to get to a point where I no longer have to work, and not via YouTube. YouTube is literally a platform where I just want to share who I am, and I want to motivate people, and it's just something that I want to do. And I want to sing, and I just want to share who I am. It is my way of just sharing with the world who I am, and just my belief system and what it is I want, love, and think. And it's not me telling anyone to follow it, but me encouraging people to be themselves, because that's a big thing for me, and sometimes it still is. It's just caring if I'm doing something that's pleasing and okay for someone else, and that's not okay. It's totally not okay, and I'm unhappy when I do it. So sometimes I have to check myself and come back. But hey, I want everyone to get to a point where they love themselves and they accept themselves for themselves, and they're okay with what their choice is. So I'm gonna let this finish, and then I'm gonna go and wash it off and do the rest of my facial routine. And I will see you guys either later on this week doing something new, or I will see you guys Monday, because of course you all remember I don't do Saturdays, because that is my Sabbath. I spend it with my family, and I love them, and I love giving the Most High his time. And hey, whatever your faith is, that's your faith. That's what you believe, and I believe what I believe. And I do believe that there is a higher power that loves and takes care of me. That is my choice. And it is not based off of what I was taught, but based off of what I feel. And I think that's how things should go. So again, you guys are awesome, great, perfect, wonderful, amazing. And I love you all. And anyone who needs to hear it, please share it with them. I just want to encourage the whole world. So if you ever need to hear it, please log on, and I'll be there to tell you you're awesome, you're great, you're wonderful, you're amazing, I love you, the whole 9 yards. And to my 3 beautiful children, my wonderful husband, and my amazing 2 beautiful nieces, and my awesome king of king nephews, I love you all with all my heart. To my 2 amazing brothers and my awesome parents, I love you guys. And I just wanted to say that real quick, because when I started back up, I made it a point to do a thing about family. And you guys, your family is your support system, even if it's not in the positive way. Some of the negative things they say can motivate you to move. And I'm not saying that negativity is a good thing. It's not in no kind of way. But the fact that they stay around, please hear me. The fact that if you have parents and you feel like they're negative, they're still there. They didn't get rid of you. They didn't give you up. They didn't kill you. They didn't, they're still there. They may not be amazing and perfect and wonderful dream parents. They may even have done things that put them in a category that's kind of not great. But somewhere inside of them, they still care about you because they chose to stay and to love you and everything. So family to me is everything. And it's not just family that you're born to, but family that chooses you. Because you guys, I work with these amazing women, and some of them I can actually say I felt like family. So to everyone, you're awesome, you're great, you're amazing, you're wonderful, and you have a wonderful and amazing, amazing, amazing night. And I will see you all next time. Bye.